The scene begins with a complete absence of visual and auditory stimuli. This void is represented by a black screen, devoid of any light or imagery. Accompanying the black screen is absolute silence, free from any sound. This sensory deprivation creates a blank slate, prompting contemplation. The initial nothingness sets the stage for exploring fundamental questions about existence and perception. The concept explores how the universe is contained within us, rather than existing externally. This perspective challenges conventional understandings of space and existence. It suggests an inversion of scale, where the individual encompasses the cosmos. So the question isn't whether consciousness affects reality, but whether reality exists at all without it. This prompts a re-evaluation of our place and significance within the grand scheme of things. Quantum physics introduces the concept that observation influences reality. One interpretation suggests reality is not fixed until observed. This implies that the act of measurement or observation plays a crucial role. Before observation, quantum systems exist in a state of superposition. Observation forces the system to choose a definite state. This concept challenges classical notions of objective reality. What if the universe isn't out there, but in here? It specifically questions whether reality requires observation to exist. Reality waits, unformed, until consciousness observes it. We grew up believing the world was solid, independent, objective, out there. Matter was king. If you could touch it, measure it, manipulate it, it was real. Humans inherently perceive the world as solid and objective. While they are appearances shaped by perception, this perception is deeply ingrained in our sensory experiences. Science asks what matter is made of, but never dared to ask what matter comes from. The act of touching stone further confirms our belief in tangible reality. But the sense of touch does not reveal an object's essence, only an interaction shaped by perception. These sensory inputs collectively shape our understanding of the world's objective existence. Humans are conditioned to believe in the primacy of matter. This conditioning emphasizes the tangible and physical world. Old scientific diagrams reinforce this view. Newtonian mechanics and the clockwork universe exemplify this material focus. Science asks what matter is made of, but never dared to ask what matter comes from. This focus has led to a relative neglect of inquiry into the origin of matter itself. Then quantum physics arrived, and reality stopped behaving. Particles existed as possibilities until observed, not measured, observed. The remarks suggest a need for science to broaden its scope of investigation. Expanding research to include origins would provide a more complete understanding of matter. The double-slit experiment is a fundamental demonstration in quantum mechanics. It explores the wave-particle duality of matter, such as electrons or photons. Particles are fired at a screen with two slits. Without observation, particles create an interference pattern, indicating wave-like behavior. When observed, particles behave as particles, passing through one slit or the other. This challenges the classical concept of fixed reality, suggesting observation influences outcomes. Wave-particle duality is a fundamental concept in quantum mechanics. It describes how light and matter exhibit properties of both waves and particles. This means light can behave as a wave, demonstrating interference and diffraction. Simultaneously, light can behave as a particle, transferring energy in discrete packets called photons. The observed behavior depends on the experiment being performed. This duality is not limited to light. It also applies to matter, like electrons. Schrödinger's cat is a thought experiment illustrating quantum mechanics principles. It involves a cat, a radioactive atom, and a poison in a sealed box. The atom has a probability of decaying, which would trigger the release of the poison. Until the box is opened, the cat is considered to be in a superposition of states. This means the cat is both alive and dead simultaneously, according to quantum theory. Observation forces the cat into one definite state, either alive or dead. But what is looking? Here, we will encourage you to question the fundamental meaning of observation. It aims to stimulate reflection on the very nature of awareness itself. The act of looking is presented not merely as a visual experience, but as a gateway to profound understanding and consciousness. Quantum entanglement is a phenomenon where two or more particles become interconnected. These particles share the same fate, regardless of the distance separating them. Measuring the properties of one entangled particle instantaneously influences the properties of the others. This correlation occurs even if the particles are light years apart. Entanglement is a fundamental concept of quantum mechanics. It has potential applications in quantum computing and quantum communication. Space folding illustrates the concept of bypassing conventional spatial distances. It suggests a direct, instantaneous connection between 2 points in space. This concept is often associated with quantum entanglement. Entanglement implies that two particles can be linked regardless of the distance separating them. Measuring the state of one entangled particle instantaneously influences the state of the other. This challenges our classical understanding of locality and spatial separation. Entanglement shattered the idea of separation. Einstein called it spooky action at a distance. Einstein coined the term spooky action at a distance to describe a particular quantum phenomenon. Entangled particles link instantly, no matter distance.